What to do? A meal at the Mirage, swimming lessons in Jadestone? Decisions.
Dismissed. Welcome to Zyway. Well met. Welcome to Zyway, heart of the Talus Dominion. You won't find better wines, wares, and women. Not bad, huh? Agreed. Once you get a little free time, take a look around. I'll speak with the authorities in the trade district. They'll roll out the carpets for you, not to mention their windstride points. I'd give you the tour, but I'm already late for a meeting with the Emperor's cabinet. Plus, they don't exactly pay me to butter up visitors. There's plenty of do-nothing royals for that. Not much to say nowadays. The cabinet used to be important, but lately it amounts to the emissary droning on and on about the divine mandate nonsense. Yes, Emissary Jin Soyun. She's been the Emperor's right hand for a decade. He can't blow his nose without her permission. Anyway, the government's giving me some award for apprehending Yun Sang. I tried to explain that they should be giving it to you, not me, but hey, I like shiny things as much as the next guy.
Oh, I like this response. We'll meet again, I promise. Jump.
You have acquired a new quest item.
A casing for a bullet. It's still warm to the touch and adorned with curious markings.
I know that things are tough right now, but you have to trust me. Business will pick up. Hello and welcome. Is there something I can help you with? Bullets? Sure, let me have a look. You don't see too many of these around. No, gods no. I deal with basic mass production rounds, calibers that hunters would fire. This isn't something that you would waste on a Narlox. This person was a professional gunslinger. This person is dangerous, and dangerous people buy from dangerous places. Go to the back alley of the market and find Da Para. He deals in, off-market goods. He'd know more about this type of munition. I'd suggest you be ready for a fight, though. The area is riddled with gangsters from the House Society. Captain Yu, why... Oh, that's you! Why didn't you say anything? Yes, I'll make sure you have access to all areas of the trade district, even the bad ones. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, yeah. Tell them to go to Darpara. That's gonna help. Oh yeah, tell them to go to Darpara. That's
Sometimes
aftermarket
it seems the only
merchants with no
profitable
profit
market is the black
to
market.
the house society. Oh yeah, tell them to go to Darpara. That's
Sometimes it
aftermarket
seems the only
merchants with no
Sometimes it
aftermarket
seems the
merchants
only
with no
profitable market is the black
profits to the
market.
house society.
Ah, what do you want? Let me guess. You want weapons, right? I'm afraid I can't help you. We're kind of in a bind right now, and unless you want to be involved, go away. Look, pal, I said I'm not... Oh, hold on. Let me look at that. How did you come to have this? Shot at you, and you survived? Color me impressed. Okay, I can tell you who bought this, but first, I need you to help me. Agreed? Great. The Big Toe and his goons from the House Society are shaking everyone down, threatening our lives if we don't pay their protection fee. They've even kidnapped some of my traders. It's madness. I need you to go and free them. I'd do it myself, but unfortunately the key to the weapon rack was on one of my associates that was captured. So I need you to free my guys, then recover that key. You do that for me and I'll tell you what you want to know. Everybody wins.
Please try again later.
Did you free my associate? Thanks again for springing my business partners. I know I'm just another weapons dealer to you, but that doesn't mean I'm some heartless monster. Now that I can unlock the weapons rack, I want you to try this prototype. It's called a machine gun, whatever that means. Go see how our Big Toe friends like it. Just don't point it in this direction, please. That was an amazing demonstration. I can't express my gratitude enough. That should keep the House Society out of my hair for a little while. Certainly long enough for me to be ready if they show up again. Oh, yes, of course. The bullet case has markings that would have only come from a master gunslinger. The only one in Zyway would be the headmaster of the Ironsights Academy. Well, my friend.
Welcome to the
Come and
world-famous
relax.
House of
You'll enjoy
Pleasures.
it. Come and relax. You'll enjoy it.
Hey, slow down! You dash around like that, you're gonna get accidentally shot!
Who are you? This area is restricted. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Headmaster Lerock. He doesn't like to be disturbed. If you need something, I can help. Well, without a proper introduction from a martial arts school, there are rules you have to follow if you want to see the headmaster. You must duel his top students to gain an audience with him. Are you prepared to do that? Good. Let us begin. This warrior wants an audience with Lerock. Prepare to duel, everyone.
What in the wild? Caught me off guard. I'm the best soldier in the Talos Dominion.
Better than
I can't be losing.
Don't underestimate me.
You're no match for me. No matter how many allies you have.
Okay, you win. Stop hitting me.
This is so embarrassing.
You're all pathetic. Watch how it's done. So, you're the one. Impressive. No one has bested all of us at once before. I have a confession to make. We don't challenge everyone who comes here. Headmaster Lerock told us you would come, and ordered us to test you. So no hard feelings, right? Please come with me. Hey, the rest of you, I'm disappointed. Keep training. Extra target practice tonight.
Think you've got what it takes?
Come with me. He's
Show
expecting
me your
you.
moves.
Knock it off!
Well, look who's here.
Howdy for your brother, sis? Good to finally meet you, warrior. Madden and my sister have told me all about you. I can't say I believe them, but now I do. I'm Lerock, the True Shot, one of the 8 masters. Oh, I didn't mean anything by it. Just a way of saying hello. I knew that if Madden and Soha were right, you'd stop the bullet. If they weren't, well, oops. And I knew you'd come find me. Madden wanted me to meet with you. He's the little man with a plan. Madden wants me to prepare you to take out Jinsayan. The 8 masters all agree Jinsayan must be stopped. But we can't just charge at her straight on. We need a distraction and a surgical strike. First, we need to know where Jinsayan is and when she will be alone. To do that, we need to find someone friendly-like that knows the ins and outs of the palace. I hear you may know someone. Royalty? How in the hells do you... Wait, don't tell me. It's probably better if you didn't. You never know where Jin Soyun's spies are. I kept trying to find a way to take her out, but she seems to be a step ahead. But
Good
don't
to
worry.
see a familiar
We'll
face.
get Jin Soyun.
Lirok told me Madden prophesized he would meet a powerful warrior, but I never thought it'd be you. Let me guess, he tried to shoot you. Shooting is in his blood. It was a hell of a way to check whether you were the warrior of prophecy, but Lirok never did have much patience. I heard he became headmaster, so I came to see him. Mostly to remind him that he's the second best gunslinger in the Earthen Realm. But in any case, I'm proud of him. He's a good guy to have on your side. I'm sure he can, especially with all the other 8 masters with him. And for what it's worth, count me in too. Keep your eyes open. Zyway can be a dangerous place.
Are you done talking yet, sis? I thought you came here to see me, not your friend. Aren't you going to buy me a drink?
A drink? How come I'm always buying?
You got all that treasure hunter money, sis.
Oh, fine. Where's the nearest pub?
I know just the place. Come on.
You're dismissed. So there you are.
Yes, sir.
Where'd you run off to? I was starting to worry. You tend to attract a lot of attention, and not all of it good. Ah, gotcha. Should've known you can take care of yourself. What brings you back this way? What? Why do you want an audience with the princess? Is that so? Well, prepare to be disappointed. The princess is confined to her quarters and forbidden to see visitors. Well, there is one way to see the princess, but it's a little crazy. To get an audience with Princess Yunma Fei, you must win the Royal Martial Arts Championship. The grand prize is to be a bodyguard to a member of the royal family. If you're the lucky winner, you can ask to serve as the princess's bodyguard. But easier said than done. The championship attracts fighters from every corner of the realm. You're either good or crazy, and I happen to admire both. I'll write you a letter of recommendation. The Chancellor will let you compete if I say so. Good luck.
The participants this year are extraordinary. Have you come to compete in the championship? Excellent. These are the strongest, bravest, fiercest warriors in the Talus Dominion. They've come from all corners of the globe to battle here for the right to protect the royal family. I've never seen you here before. Normally we don't accept such late entrants, but if you have someone who can vouch for your abilities, I may be able to make an exception. You, Chun? Well, if he says you're a formidable warrior, excellent. I'll register you as our final participant. Good luck in the arena. All warriors report to the Royal Courtyard Arena.
Have all the participants arrived? Ah, you must be the last one. Here are the rules of the Royal Martial Arts Championship. Pay close attention. 2 fighters will compete at a time. The winner will continue to the next round. After the preliminaries, the last 2 battle in the finals. The winner of the final duel will be crowned the champion and given the opportunity to take their place as a royal bodyguard. The preliminaries consist of multiple duels. Now make your way to the preliminary arena and prepare for your first fight. Let the first preliminary round of the championship begin.
Preparation for the preliminaries is almost finished. Ready yourselves. Your first challenger, the King of the Mighty Pigs, Tremble in fear of King Sawtusk. Let the battle begin.
One that sent for me?
The winner of this round has been decided.
How is this possible? I'm the greatest warrior in the land.
The next challenger is a most remarkable warrior who has returned to reclaim his honor. Beware of Jikwang. Let the battle begin.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson, brother.
The winner of this round has been decided.
How did you best me?
Your next opponent is the fiercest, most bloodthirsty warrior in the Snapjaw tribe. Prepare yourself for Iron Scale. Let the battle begin. The winner of this round has been decided. Make your way to the far arena for your final preliminary battle.
Victors, gather here. Simply phenomenal. I have seen many warriors throughout this competition's history, but you are unlike anyone else. But do not rest just yet. You have one last match before the finals. If you prove yourself victorious here, you will secure your place in the finals. Now enter the arena and prepare to fight. Make your way to the arena.
This round has been decided. Your final opponent is a true man amongst children. Prepare yourself for Guan. Let the battle begin.
You? No. I will not let you stop me from seeing Nam Soyu.
The winner of this round has been decided.
If I wasn't injured, I would have bested you.
Victors,
the final
listen
battle will
carefully.
take place
I'm going to
inside
sit
the
down so
central
you...
arena.
You'll see.
Victor should proceed to the next arena.
Congratulations on making it to the final rounds. I expected nothing less. In these next duels, you will face formidable warriors who do not know fear. Haha, you're eager. I like that. The finals will be opened by Chancellor Zhou, and the Emperor himself will be on hand to observe. Here, read over the rules for the final rounds first. Yes, rules. Because the final round is viewed by the royal family, there are some extra rules. It would not be fitting for the Emperor to view a dishonorable fight. Read the rules and prepare to fight. Everyone, read the rules before the final duels begin.
Royal Martial Arts Championship Final Round Rules. Rule 1. Respect your opponent. Rule 2. No extra or unapproved weapons. Rule 3. Do not act like you know me or speak of my past in Bamboo Village. Understand? Confused? Well, when I found your name on the list of participants, I went ahead and made a few edits to your copy of the rules. Look, all I want is a comfortable life. I know you probably don't like me, but me being Empress isn't the worst thing that could happen, right? So let me give you this friendly warning. Don't talk about my past. Don't act like you know me. If you come anywhere near me, I won't think twice about having you arrested. With love, Namsoyu.
Finalists, assemble here! You're the last finalist. Have you made yourself acquainted with the rules of this tournament? Excellent. Then let us begin. Now, let the final round of the Royal Martial Arts Championship begin!
The finals will begin soon. Introducing the dashing, the deadly, Namgun Sunjae. Let the battle begin.
You should be honored to be bested by a descendant of the Doyan clan.
This round has been decided.
This was a mistake. Don't think you're better than me.
She is silent as the wind and sharp as a razor. Beware the twisted serpent. Act none. Let the battle begin.
I must honor the teachings of the Twisted Serpent.
The winner of this round has been decided.
I'd always heard the Hongmoon arts were strong. Now I know.
Fresh from blazing trails of bloodshed across the entire Talus Dominion, Taejin. Let the battle begin.
The Silverfrost War, the Southern Tiger.
The winner of this round has been decided.
That was spectacular. Well done.
Attention, one and all. We have reached our final battle.
Look who it is. I didn't expect to meet you here.
This old beggar. He has bested all who have stood before him. Introducing Chun Do. Let the battle begin.
I didn't expect to meet you here. It's good to see you again. But why are you competing? When I heard Namsoyu was here, I could not sit idly by. I doubt she even understands how much danger she's really in, being so near to Jinsayan. Even after all she has done, she is still my daughter and my responsibility. The championship seemed the best way to get close to her and try to reason with her. Namsoyu has done truly awful things. But it's not so easy to turn your back on one you've raised. If you ever have children or take on students, you'll understand someday. If I can just speak with her, I'm sure I can get her to see reason. I don't suppose you could forfeit the match for me. What is your reason for competing? I understand. I want to see her brought to justice as much as you do, but I can't back down. With palace security as it is, this may be my only chance to reach my daughter. I suppose matching our skills is the only way to reach a decision. You are not thinking of revenge.
decided.
Impressive. You're stronger than ever.
What a spectacular showcase. You have both set a new standard for this tournament.
The winner of this round has been decided! Congratulations to you, brave warrior. You are the winner of this Royal Martial Arts Championship. As you know, the winner is privileged to a meeting with the Emperor in person. It is traditional to bow before the Emperor. Come this way. Approach the Emperor and pay your respects.
Please, hear me out. Namso-yu!
Guards, protect Lady Namso-yu.
Namso-yu, please, you must listen to me.
How did you... how dare you speak to me?
My lady, do you know this man?
I most certainly do not. This man must be deranged. He does not know what he is saying.
How dare you accost Lady Namso-yu like this? Guards, take him to the dungeon.
What? No, Namso-yu. Why are you...
Who let that warrior into the tournament? By Mushin's regal visage, this always happens when I deal with rabble, all these filthy peasants. Oh, warrior, where are my manners? Truly, your skills are unmatched. They may even surpass our own peerless swordsman, Junghado. But don't tell him I said that. As victor, you now join the elite ranks of the Talus Royal Bodyguard. And now, my question to you is, which member of the royal family do you wish to guard? I'm sorry, you what? You want to guard the princess? Perhaps you're unaware, but the princess is under a strict curfew. Are you sure you want to be associated with her? You're certain? Well, if you wish to tarnish your reputation by allying with her, I won't stop you. Make your way to the royal chambers to begin your assignment. The presentation has ended. Thank you, everyone.
What lovely weather.
Her Highness seems very out of sorts these days.
Yes, she has become much...
Her Highness seems very out of sorts these days.
Yes, she has become much more serious.
She's been this way ever since she returned to the palace.
It's
Fiancé.
really you!
What? You know this warrior?
When Yu Chun spoke to me of the winner of the martial arts championship, I knew it must be you. What are you doing here? I see. I'm afraid getting close to her will be no easy task. She has both the Emperor and the Royal Army in the palm of her hand. Junghado and I can be of little help to you while her spies watch our every step. A direct assault is impossible. However, if we were to catch her alone and unaware, far from the prying eyes of her servants, we might stand a chance. I know of a man who deals in many commodities, chief among them information. His station has emboldened him to engage in unsavory business opportunities. I speak of the Chancellor, Zhou Sanggu. Captain Yu Chun would be well within his rights to pay the man a visit on the city guard's behalf. Yu Chun and Junghado have been by my side since I was a girl. While Junghado fought with me on the front lines for the Skyhaven resistance, Yu Chun managed our affairs in the capital.
I
Chun
admit,
will keep you
it's good
safe.
to see you. I had my reservations when you mentioned wanting to see the princess, but now I understand. You're the warrior who helped her in the Moonwater Plains. Junghado accompanied Princess Yunma Fei to Moonwater while I got stuck in Zaiwei. Well, stuck's not the right word. You know what I mean. In any case, I've heard many stories about you. About the hero who aided the princess and her resistance. She's spoken quite highly of you. I also heard you have a bone to pick with Jinsoyan. Well, I'm picking that same bone. She's a threat to the Talus Dominion. If you want to take her down, I'm with you. But first, we gotta get close to her. And the only guy who knows where she is from day to day is Chancellor Joe. I hate that guy. Doing this through formal channels would take forever, and it isn't exactly my style. Let's sneak into his estate and grab that lizard by the throat.
Be safe.
I leave this in your capable hands.
Be safe.
I leave this in your capable hands.
Hope no guards saw you. Tread lightly. This has to be done in quiet. Don't be stupid, and don't get caught. Quiet! Somebody's here. Follow me. We need to know what's going on inside. We'll have to get creative to bypass Chancellor Joe's guard. First, we need information. The lone soldier up ahead may know something. Use the sleep darts in the crate to knock that soldier out. Good. See what he knows.
Who are you? Why am I tied up? What do you want from me? What? You want to get into Chancellor Joe's private chambers? Are you suicidal? There's a shed on the far side of the courtyard. No guards are posted by it. Its basement leads to the main house. If the soldiers spot you, they'll be all over you. Be sure to secure the padlocks on the soldiers' quarters before you try to go for the shed. Also, watch out for the dogs. They're vicious and won't think twice about turning you into their next chew toy. That's all I know. Please don't kill me. Let me go! Hey.
Come
hey!
on! Let's
you
lock
can't
down
just
those
leave me
quarters
here!
before we move on. Use the sleep darts in the crate to knock that soldier out. Grab the equipment inside of these crates. Did you lock them? Good. Let's move further in. Watch out for dogs. They'll alert the guards, and they're pretty damn vicious on their own. Take a rifle from this box and shoot the brazier. Nice. You can use the fire as a distraction. Come with me. This must be the shed. Well, we managed to make it this far undetected. Enter the main house and find Chancellor Joe's private chambers. While you confront the Chancellor, I'll search for any evidence of his corruption. Bootlicking scum like him make me embarrassed to carry the Zaiwei name. He's gonna pay for supporting Jin Soyan and for disrespecting the princess. Mark my words. Chancellor Joe's as slippery as they come. He'll try to sidestep your questions, so be aggressive. He'll have a harder time dodging questions when he realizes you're the new Royal Martial Arts champion. I'll open the shed doors. Make your way through the basement to the main house. You'll almost certainly run into Joe's honor guard, including their captain. You know what to do. Let's get these doors open. Head through the underground passage once I open this door. There! Get moving. Find Chancellor Joe.
What is this noise? Guards! Go see what is happening!
You sneaky bastard! Stop right there!
Who the hell are you? Attack!
What? You? You're the winner of the Royal Martial Arts Championship. What are you doing here? Find Jin So-yun? Why do you want to find Jin So-yun? Are you going to oust her? If that's the case, there's no reason for violence. I'll tell you what you want to know. I have use for someone with your particular skill set. Huh? Hear what? What are you talking about?
How dare you speak of the emissary's affairs, Chancellor?
Well done, warrior. Who were those? Hold on. Were they... Yes, spies for the emissary, keeping their beady little eyes on me. Ha! Serves them right to spy on the Chancellor of the Talus Dominion. Oh yes, of course. As I was saying, Jin So-yun oversees a group called the Dark Seers. They've been holding 100-day prayers in preparation for the Divine Mandate. If you want to draw her out, you'll have to crush the Dark Seers and destroy their altars. Unfortunately, I do not know where they are. Once you find their hideout, tell me. Now that I know that she distrusts me, if you don't dispatch her, I will. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again.
How did it go? I heard yells. I assume he put up a fight. Spies. They must be Talus intelligence. They're supposed to be the Emperor's eyes and ears, but now they're little more than lapdogs to the emissary. As for the Dark Seers, they've risen to power very quickly. This is Jin Soyun's dirty work, no doubt. My officers reported seeing both Talus Intelligence and Dark Diviners skulking around the House of Pleasures. You might want to start there. Now that you forced a favor from Chancellor Zhou, I'm sure it won't be long before he asks for another one in return. After you search for clues, come to the central garrison. We can discuss our next step. I haven't found any evidence to nail Chancellor Zhou to the wall yet, but I have a couple other things to try. We'll talk later.
Here comes the warrior! Here comes the warrior!
I'm impressed by
please
your
take us under your
skills.
wing.
We will do whatever you ask.
Jian, what a pleasant surprise. Oh, but I'm so embarrassed to meet you here of all places. I guess it's embarrassing for you as well. Nevertheless, I'm glad you are well, warrior. Yanhua, she's missing. I promised to keep her safe, but you know how much spirit that girl has. Yanhua's just like my sister, impossible to contain. I traveled to Zaiwei to try to find her. Not as such, no. But establishments like this one tend to be where deals are made and secrets are traded. Even Talus Intelligence has agents here. To have an ear to the ground, I'm sure. Oh, are you here for information too? I'm sorry, Jian, but I've only been listening for news on Yanhua. But you should stay and observe the House of Pleasure's patrons. You might hear something. Yes, for you perhaps, but unfortunately it has helped me very little. The only lead is about a notorious thief who may be her father. I know. I'm trying to find out more. I've also heard there have been kidnappings around Grand Harvest. Young women Yanhua's age are disappearing. I wonder if there's a connection. May you find what you came for.
Who was that woman near the entrance?
No idea. Lots of new faces lately.
I was having a few drinks the other night when I saw a suspicious
Did you catch her
woman head
name?
upstairs. What? No. She wouldn't be suspicious if I knew her name now, would she?
I've never seen this place so dull.
Hear any good rumors?
Rumor has it that there are many warriors visiting this place nowadays. They don't drink, and they're standing around by themselves. You don't think that's odd?
How many rooms are there upstairs?
No clue. Ask someone that works here.
It's said that there is a secret room on the second floor.
A secret room? Like a suite or something?
No, something else. Not even the Emperor can buy his way
make
in
it
there.
sound like they're hiding something.
Who knows? Maybe they are.
Or maybe you've been listening to too many stories.
Well, hey there, Jian.
Lerock, you're a low-down Narlox, you know that?
Didn't reckon you'd be the House of Pleasures type. Oh, then are you here for a drink? I just got started, but Soha, she's more than a few drinks in. Spies, Darkseers? Oh, well, why didn't you say so? Yeah, I've seen them around. Oh, right, I guess I've had more drinks than I thought. I've seen both coming in and out of the House of Pleasure, skulking around, you know, all secretive like. Mostly on the second floor. I heard footsteps, but I know there's not a room up there where I heard them. Maybe the spies have a secret room. You should check it out. I should get back to my school.
Your school?
Being
That
in
still
one place
sounds
is not your style,
odd.
sis.
These drinks are expensive.
At least they're strong.
Your school?
Being
That
in
still
one place
sounds...
is not...
These drinks are
Your school?
Being
That
in
still
one place
sounds...
is not...
We need more customers. It's a trespasser!
Who are you? I'm gonna kick you in
No!
You're a real
The martial arts
sport.
champion.
I am eager to avenge my loss at the martial arts championship.
What? No!
You have the worst timing.
You're not leaving here alive.
Stop! You shouldn't be here.
Dare you step foot in here? I'll kill you, then deliver your head to the emissary myself.
Keep civilians away from the bamboo courtyard. The Dark Seers will be performing a critical ritual there. You will be contacted after the ritual is complete. For the emissary!
Hey now, let's not get our chi in a twist. I'm
Rooms are
Lerock,
ruined,
master of
and
Ironsight's
customers have been
Academy.
driven
I can
away.
vouch for this warrior.
This is an outrage.
When I said check it out, I didn't mean bust down the door. I had to slip the manager a lot of money to keep him from having you arrested. That's it? That's all you learned? Do you know when it is? Damn it to the hells. What? And leave me here to clean up this mess? No, never mind. I can handle it. You go on to the bamboo courtyard. That's more important. Next time, drinks are on you, warrior. Manager, we're square, right? I don't want to be associated with this
Whatever you
dust up.
say, Master Lerock.
Good, because you don't want to know what I'd do if someone found out about
No,
this.
sir. No. I won't say a word.
Yoma!
Darkness swept over me. I don't remember what happened after. Evil. My body feels like it's shattering.
Please, don't kill me! Please, don't kill me!
It's been a while.
When I heard you were in Zyway, I began meditating, waiting for signs of the future to come. I had a vision about this place. Something terrible begins here. I felt it. I hurried over as soon as I could, and here you are. My vision was real. Listen to me. You cannot stop this ritual alone. I've seen what darkness awaits. Luckily, you've got friends. Not just me, the rest of the 8 Masters. If you help me open a Dragon Pulse, I can summon them here. I'll find somewhere I can open the Dragon Pulse. This will take all of my focus, so I need you to keep the fiends at bay while I call everyone here. I think I can open the Dragon Pulse over there. Follow me! I'll open the Dragon Pulse. I can only direct a Dragon Pulse to one location at a time. The demons are coming! Please help us, warrior! Tae Wong is up first! The pulse is open. It's your turn. Help out the 8 Masters! The 8 Masters have arrived! It looks like the ritual is starting. The others must have already headed toward the main building to put an end to this. The Dark Seers are channeling dark chi into the corruption cores. We must slay them and destroy the cores before they can spread darkness throughout the city. Destroying the corruption cores will likely free the dark wraith the Seers have summoned. Destroy it. It will be difficult, but the others will be by your side. I can't. While you stop the ritual, I must contain the Dark Chi. Go help everyone. I'll join you when I can.
We'll cleanse the world of your... Leave no one alive!
How dare you disrupt this ritual!
I won't let you stand in our way. I can't lose like this.
You will feel my blade.
Finish the summoning.
I was careless.
You bore me.
I won't let you stand in our way.
And I was just starting to have fun.
I'm gonna make this hurt.
Your time has come!
I won't let you stand in our way.
Damn, they bested me.
I'll take you down quick. Painless.
Do you really think you can stop us?
Finish the summoning.
Whoa, I've never encountered a being so steeped in dark energy as this.
They're a little longer!
Follow my lead, warrior. That's an ugly one. Follow my lead, warrior. That's an ugly one.
I had been complaining about the
It's
dudes and
already
ice
over.
bath felt nice.
I wanted to play more.
It's a good thing you busted up the House of Pleasures. Madden knew something bad was going down, but as usual, he didn't know where. Thanks to you, we were able to fight back those demons. Demons, they're not a pretty sight, are they? What kind of person would want to hang around with them? That Jin Soyeon. She must be full-on evil. We've got to keep ahead of her. I feel a little bad. Of those who kid Madden about his visions, I'm the worst of them. Turns out he's right most of the time. I don't know. You'd have to ask the little fellow. He doesn't like to be called that. He's giving me that mad mouse look. You go talk to him.
I knew you'd pull through.
Winds guide you, Jian.
I knew you. The honor of this great victory goes to you, warrior. You've improved so much since I saw you last. From what we've learned, Jin Soyeon means to summon the Dark Lord by performing the divine mandate. If she succeeds, it's over. Little is known of the Master of the Dark Realm, but he seems intent on domination. What we saw here was but a glimpse of the darkness that would envelop the world, should Jin Soyeon succeed. It would be the horrors of Highland Central, replicated on a global scale. She must be stopped. When I peered into the future, I saw only fragments of what's to come. But I know, without question, you are our best hope to stop Jin Soyeon. The 100-day prayer is a time of reflection before the divine mandate ritual. Jin Soyeon will be alone and vulnerable, but not helpless. We must strike soon. We will go and prepare ourselves for the battle to come. You should do the same. We will face Jin Soyeon together. We'll see you again.
impressed with your skill, but your darkness worries me.
I'm impressed with your skill, but
Windstride
your
cancelled.
worries me.
Do you all really think this one will prevent the Dark Lord summoning? Come on!
I'm not convinced we can trust this task to one person.
We don't have much of a choice. We cannot face her on our own.
I just want to point out that Madden's visions have proven true.
Okay, let's stop overthinking this, please.
Get ready! The champion is coming!
We won't
Warrior,
leave this spot
please,
unless you
take
make
us under
us
your
your
wing.
disciples.
Please, teach us to fight.
There you are. Finally! I was beginning to wonder. Have you dealt with the Dark Seers? Fiends and Zyway? Oh no, not on my watch. No more delaying. We have to make a public show of strength. I will marshal my forces for an assault on Jinsoyan. That said, she still controls much of Zyway's army. If we could splinter her support, get leverage on one of her lackeys, the change in troop strength could make the difference. For one, I'm sure the Chancellor Zhou is in league with Jinsoyan, no matter what. Zhou's been Jinsoyan's loudest lapdog at cabinet meetings. That man is starved for power. If only we had evidence. Before you go, one request. The guard we nabbed at Zhou Manor remains in our custody. He's being held in the interrogation room, and he might have useful information. Why don't you go and say hello? He might open up to someone outside the guard. Go on.
Don't hurt me. The Chancellor? I don't know anything. I swear, not a thing. I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you want from me? I'm just a sword for hire. They don't tell me anything. I don't know anything. Don't hurt me. I'll talk. I've heard rumors that Zhou Sunggu isn't the fine, upstanding citizen everyone thinks he is. Stories about shady dealings, extortion, and contraband trade. Word is, there's a ledger for keeping record of the Chancellor's less savory dealings. I thought it was just talk, mind you, but, well, he pays his men handsomely. There's only one person the Chancellor would trust with something that sensitive. A man named Steel Giant. Can I go now? Don't hurt me!
It all makes sense. A few nights ago, we arrested the captain of the Chancellor's Honor Guard, a man by the name of Steel Giant. He's being held for assault, but the man he attacked will not press charges. It took 14 men to capture Steel Giant. He's built like a 2-story latrine, and he's fearless. But he got a little nervous when we searched him. I think he's hiding the ledger. I was hoping you'd say that. Thanks. While you're looking into the secret ledger, I'll report the latest news to the princess. Whatever Steel Giant has done with the ledger, he probably won't give it up without a fight. Be ready, but be careful. The man is not small. Meet me at the royal chambers with the secret ledger.
Huh? You here to help us put an end to this riot? They didn't tell you? Our newest resident has been raising hell, broke free of his restraints, killed some guards. Things got bad in a hurry. This angry guy calls himself Steel Giant, broke some other inmates loose. Then they found our weapons cache. Now they're torturing guards for entertainment. So things are just peachy. Really? One of you Chun's trainees actually interested in doing their job? That'd be awfully swell of you. Though I can't say I appreciate you showing up here without your armor. It's a death trap in there. Be careful. Don't die.
It's them! If you want
You're
to get
not
through,
going to
we'll
ignore
have
us
to walk
this
right
time.
over
You have to teach us.
What
Her
lovely
Highness
weather.
seems very out of sort.
There you are.
fiancé.
Is this the Chancellor's secret ledger? It looks like there are regular payments to... These are officers of the Zyway Guard. That must be how he's moving contraband into the city. Yes, this is more than enough to put Joe Sungu away for a long time. If he knows we have the book, he should be very motivated to help us. Yu Chun is readying the guard and dealing with the corrupt officers implicated by the ledger. Meet with the Chancellor. Yu Chun will join you when he can. I will remain here, making arrangements for the assault against Jin Soyen. We will speak again soon.
You're in your debt.
Please be safe.
I'll need to see your papers. State your business. No kidding. You must be the very perceptive champion the Chancellor spoke of. Please go right ahead.
There you are. Well, how did it go? Are they all dead? Did you interrupt the ceremony? Where were they hiding? What? That's all you're going to tell me? I thought we had a deal. Fine, as per my part of the bargain, the matter of Jin So-yun's personal schedule. Yes, I remember. We were instructed not to disturb her after the stroke of 10. She's supposed to be at the emissary's quarters, deep in prayer. Say, why don't you come work for me? I think you'll find that a business arrangement between the two of us would be very lucrative. Now, don't be so hasty. Think it through. We could be very helpful to one another, important people like us. Is that so? If that's your final decision, then so be it. Kill them!
done! Capture them all!
In the name of the Talus Dominion!
I won't lose to traitors. It's your
We're not too late.
In the name
Hurry.
of the
Looks like we made good time. I came with my soldiers as soon as I received the letter from the princess. Did you squeeze the emissary's schedule out of Chancellor Joe? Tonight at the emissary's quarters. Excellent. Her Majesty must know of a secret passageway leading there. Zyway was designed with a series of passageways and underground tunnels. Charming, huh? Nothing like secrecy and deception to spice things up. I'm sure the princess will share her knowledge when the time comes. For now, tracking down the Chancellor is our top priority. I'll be right behind you after I handle the last of these cretins. Go! Find the Chancellor! Find the Prime Minister! Go! Find Chancellor Joe!
I will...
In the name of the Talus Dominion!
I'll join you soon.
Anybody around? Anybody? Go kill that bastard now!
The price of trespassing is death.
Been itching for a good fight.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
Now we're talking.
You're gonna fight fair, and I won't.
Please, have mercy! Listen, this is all just one big misunderstanding. With Jintayan out of the picture, I could be Emperor. Just think about what that means. Come over to my side of the table, and I'll make you a general. Is that not enough? Governor, then. Hell, when I'm Emperor, you can have whatever you want. Just tell me what you want. A castle, nobility, a lake of liquid gold, anything. We're all in this together.
Stop!
The jig is up, Joe. We know who you really are.
Nonsense. You impudent soldier, know your place.
Here's your secret ledger. Still want to say you're innocent?
You've misunderstood. Please, let me explain.
There's a special place in the Dark Realm for traitors like you.
Kill the Chancellor.
Guards, arrest this man!
No, I'm the next Emperor of the
Nice
Dominion.
work.
You can't lock me up.
Thanks to you, the Dominion has one less bottom feeder to worry about. No argument from me. The future of the Talus Dominion rests on your shoulders. But I'll be damned if I'm just going to sit on the sidelines. I've taken the liberty of rallying the palace soldiers to your cause. If we're going out swinging. Oh, a messenger has come for you. You should speak with him.
Get your
Good
hands
luck out
off
there.
me. Get your hands off me.
Not bad. Ho there, warrior. A fine job dealing with these traitors to the Dominion. I am a messenger from the Order of the Gilded Blade. I have orders to escort you to the princess. We are a group of covert operatives trained by the great warrior Junghado and loyal only to the princess. Quickly, to the royal chambers. The princess awaits.
There you are! Excellent work. I heard the raid on Chancellor Joe Sungu's manor went well. Your efforts remain invaluable to our cause. While you dealt with the Chancellor, the Order of the Gilded Blade rounded up all of Jin So-yun's spies within my court. Word of our plan will never reach her ears. Before us stand troops committed to our cause. Until the emissary's quarters are secured and Jin So-yun is dealt with, they are yours to command. The secret roads of Zyway run many places, even to the emissary's quarters. Everything you need to know is written in this tome. This book will show you the way.
Quest item.
You must move swiftly. The secret path of emissaries is governed by the Bright.
Amidst sweetest blossom and pristine pond, the Wardens stand their watch. 5 in all along the wall, they glow with spectral light. Wrap them then in proper turn, they'll open up the way. A head still bowed is surest sign your choice is in the right. One misstep along the way could surely bring your end, but strongest soul might persevere to light the Warden's friend. The Wardens keep their grudges short, all forgiven then. Beware the deadly watcher lingering by the path. Show yourself uncertain, and surely face his wrath.
This warrior will lead...
For the princess!
Secure your forces' entry to the emissary's quarters. The princess and I will follow soon with reinforcements.
Let's do this! Arm to the Gilded Blade! To the Dominion! Victory!
Feel that?
Trespassers! We ruined everything!
Let's clean up.
I'll show you, boys! I'll show you!
The vessel is finally proving valuable.
Surprised your little ambush failed? I knew rejecting you would only make you more desperate for the power to stop me.
We've cut off all entrances to the area.
Out of my way! Let us see if you measure up. You have grown strong. Perhaps you are worthy now. You wield the dark chain? How did this happen? This must be Mushin's doing.
You have failed me.
I had high hopes for you. I had looked forward to seeing how you have grown. But... this?
Mushin!
Mushin. Is he opening a dark portal?
What a shame. Mushin had high hopes for you. You only have yourself to blame.
My lady, I have returned with Mushin's bloodline.
A new vessel of power as an offering to you.
Ah, finally you have made yourself useful, for once. I will reward you exquisitely.
I can explain.
No need. You will talk whether you like it or not. So let us save that for later. For now, bothersome insects must be destroyed.
Jianse, you must rise! Your fight is not over!
Are you all right?
You woke up!
Are you all right? The hero rises as surely as the morning sun. You had us all worried, friend. I'm afraid there is no time for rest. The guards will be upon us soon. Stay strong. Do you know that prisoner across the way? They seem to recognize you. You may speak with them, but be swift. We haven't long.
You don't look so good. I'm amazed you're still alive after what Jinsai did to you. How do you feel? Oh, these wounds run deeper than they seem. I can sense the dark chi. It's making your injuries even worse. Come, we need to get to safety.
The enemy approaches.
Freeing
A
these
diversion would
prisoners
not
should
go
buy
amiss.
us some time.
Hey, you!
You again? Get over here!
Open the cell door!
Have you no decency? Let us out!
This is the automaton the prisoners used for the last riot.
Prison? I do not approve.
Is that Yunwa's savior?
In the dark, interminable nights we have spent here, Jewel has told me much. She has regaled me with tales of your bravery and how you sacrificed the power of Mushin's legacy for my daughter. I owe you a king's treasury for your deeds, so let me help you. You are injured, but I will not let you fall. Our enemies will be consumed by my wrath. It is the least I can do. I regret that we have gotten off on the wrong foot, but we must now put one foot in front of the other. How do we leave this place of woe? That is not enough. We need a distraction. I have been imprisoned long enough. I will be like a monsoon raining death upon Natalis. I will blow them aside and make my way to the main gates. Let them try to stop a storm. Quickly, warrior, find your path. I will make sure you have time to walk it.
Stop!
We are more than a match for that.
Get the hell out!
Got a plan?
Fate will guide us. The guards are coming! We must go!
this one. It's not the tour. This is the core of rope, I suppose.
Warrior, you look ill. I sense a twisted energy emanating from your wound. We must get you to a healer at once. This prison was built with a secret exit for emergencies and transporting high-profile prisoners. The Warden's presence here suggests it must be in this room. You're going to be fine. Find the secret exit. What must this one have done?
How did you get here? No one comes this deep into the prison. No one besides her lackeys. Yes, the exit is here. They keep me chained so close to freedom. I've made mistakes, but it's not too late. If only I could leave this place. I am here because I would no longer be the pawn of Lady Black Rose. I only wish I had discovered her treachery sooner. You will? Thank you. I've been shackled in this prison for I don't know how long, but I believe I can still walk.
Please unbind these shackles.
Who are you? What? Who am I? And where?
Your Majesty! Is it really you?
Oh, my lord!
Ah, you are awake now.
Ah, you're awake. Your friends were reluctant to leave you here. They wanted to say their goodbyes in person, but they could not wait. Rare is the blade that could leave such a twisted wound. I've treated it as best I can, but I'm afraid that would be for the best. If you survived the wound, the darkness inside you would only transform you into a demon. The Sanctum of the Eight lies just south of here. The cave is used as a place of quiet introspection. I think you will find it quite peaceful. Do not fear or regret. Think only of the lives you've touched and the friends who will not forget you. Go in peace. Thank you.
Survey has arrived.
Poor little cricket. Still nothing more than a helpless bug. You are all alone again. When you're gone, no one will even remember your name.
I never thought you would be so useless.
I kept you alive because I thought I could use you. I was mistaken.
Are you alright, Junsei?
Ha! Not getting off that easy.
You have a job to do, Jiansei.
This is a waste of time.
I still think this is a bad idea.
Please, everyone stop! This warrior is our only hope to stop the Dark Lord.
I've had quite enough of your divinations.
Stop. There is no longer another choice.
I agree.
The vessel is not completely broken.
Damn it! The darkness inside is too strong. This dark chi is beyond us.
We knew it would come to this. Can't turn back now. The fate of this world depends on you.
Junsei, please don't let her sacrifice me in vain.
You are not alone. Take everyone's power inside you and go forth to meet Jinsoyan. Go and save this world.
I don't understand. The wound, the darkness in your heart, they're gone. Have you found enlightenment? Who sacrificed? The 8 Masters? For you? But why? I see. They must have truly believed in you. You'd better not. The 8 Masters are, or were, I suppose, the council who brought order to martial society. The world will be all the worse for lack of their guidance. This war of yours, you must win it, in their honor. Now, let us go to the temple. We will pay homage to our ancestors and our fallen friends. You will start again down the righteous path.
There are 3 dumplings.
This place must be a safe haven. Here we strive to remain detached from the conflicts of the outside world, but the conflicts of the outside world often manage to find their way into our peaceful valley. I hope your soul has settled. I can sense your strength.
A fresh start, eh? Make the most of it. It's time to set the past aside and focus on the future. Your friends are counting on you. Master Dochan was very concerned for you, but he himself is not in the best of health. Perhaps you should pay him a visit.
To
Stop
be bested
moving. You
by
can't
that
go now. You're
golden-tongued
injured.
dandy Yu Chun, and to be imprisoned, all for the love and loss of my daughter.
If I had only come
You're
sooner,
all right.
my father wouldn't have gotten hurt. If I had only come sooner, my father wouldn't have gotten hurt.
I feel a shift in the flow of your chi. Yours is stronger than ever. But the 8 Masters, I do not sense their presence any longer. You don't need to say it. I understand what this means. I wish things had turned out differently. But the 8 Masters would not sacrifice themselves without reason. We should not let their efforts go to waste. Your desire for revenge against Jin So-yun led to your downfall. But you must learn from your mistakes and forge on ahead. That is your duty as the successor of the Hong Moon School. Jin So-yun still needs to be stopped. Do not seek blind vengeance against her, but justice. We must defeat her for the good of all others, and not just our own revenge. A selfless heart is the core of the teachings of Master Hong. I know, and I am sorry, but the most we can do now is carry on his legacy. By living up to his teachings and ideals, you should learn more of the secrets of the Hong Moon arts. That is the strength that will defeat Jin So-yun. We must try. Nam So-yu is stuck at the heart of this mess. I fear for her life at this point. Even more so, the rest of the Empire is in danger. Possibly the entire world. You asked me that again. Let me tell you a story from when I was still a young soldier in service of the Empress Nam Solin. I was part of a royal guard, serving alongside her bodyguard, who, incidentally, used the same style of weapon you do.
Assassins!
Dolchun, what's going on?
Assassins! At the gate!
What?
Assassins! We must hurry! The Empress's life is in danger! We need to evacuate!
My daughter! She's in the annex! She's in danger!
The princess? Dolchun, we need to get to the annex now.
Yes, sir! I'll lead the way! You there! Guard the Empress with your life! Stand back while we clear a way through.
Slay them! Strike!
Let you harm the Empress! This is treason. Surrender yourselves now!
It's nothing personal, just orders. Strike!
Please rescue my daughter.
We need to hurry! You fools know what you're doing? Attack!
Just? You don't know who the traitor really is. Get forward!
Stay behind me.
General.
Counter-attack!
I'm fine, Your Highness.
We have to move quickly.
This ends here.
What is the meaning of this? Who sent you?
Hand over the Empress and your men will live to fight another day.
We're all ready to die for the Empress. Your threats mean nothing.
We'll see about that. Attack!
Defender, attack!
Help me!
I will protect Your Highness with my life.
Kill them!
I'm coming.
Long is here. Damn! Slay that giant!
Counter-attack!
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
Let's get out of here!
Soyu! We can't leave without Soyu!
Don't worry, we'll recover your daughter.
General Dochin, please bring her back safely.
This is the end for you.
She needs you! Princess is in the furthest room. Hurry and get to her before they do. We don't have much time. I'll hold them off here as long as I can. You go on ahead and protect the princess.
Hurry!
Get back here. Shall not pass.
You bastards!
You've made it pretty far for a mere lapdog.
Here for the princess? You're too late. The princess is ours. All of this killing has made me tired. Can you save her? You're Ground Shaker's pupil.
Underestimate him. Surrender yourself! Don't worry, you will not be executed. Assuming you tell us who sent you.
You must be a madman. I'd sooner rot.
Quick, check on the princess. Is she all right? We made it in time. Good, she's unharmed. Let's hurry and catch up with the rest.
I thought everything would end up well, but it was only further tragedy from there. General Gubang died at the hands of traitors in his own ranks. The Empress and Yunma Khan managed to escape and soon established the Talus Dominion on this continent. The infant princess was none other than Nam So-yu. The Empress died giving birth to her second daughter, Yunma Fei. With the threat of assassins still lingering and no home to return to, the two sisters could never meet. I've never been able to find out. All we could do was lay low over the years. I owed it to the Empress to protect Nam So-yu and raise her as my own. Now do you understand why I cannot abandon her? Beyond my being honor-bound to the Empress, Nam So-yu is like a daughter to me. I could never forsake her, even after all that's happened. I never told Nam So-yu of her origins, so she doesn't realize she's a princess, or what that now means in regards to Jin So-yun's plans. I should have told her sooner, but part of me feared she would try to leave. It's too late for regrets now. We need to take action. Rescue Nam So-yu, stop Jin So-yun, and bring this whole mess to an end. But this will require a cunning plan.
I have a favor to ask. My empire is in chaos, and I intend to fix it. I will reclaim my rightful place as emperor, and rally my men to purge the dominion of corruption. Seeing as you wish to defeat Jin Soyan, why don't you join me? You have my thanks. First, I must contact the Northern Corps. Their presence will greatly bolster our efforts to retake Zaiwei. However, if I'm to do this, I need to retrieve my weapon as well as the royal seal. Without them, I am but a pretender to the crown. Before they were killed by Jin Soyan, my soldiers hid the royal seal within Elder Blossom Vale. I suspect that is why Jin Soyan kept me alive, to find the location of the seal. I told her nothing. A short time ago, I sent the princess and Zhang Hado to the Vale in search of the royal seal. I wanted to accompany them, but I was still far too weak. Still, I worry. I was hoping you would go and provide support. Unfortunately, not even I am aware of the location of Elder Blossom. All I know is that it is hidden deep within the primeval forest. Thank you. I won't take any more of your time.
The Dominion is on our doorstep. We'll buy you as much time as we can. Get out of here!
Earlier than I'd hoped. Come, I'll open a dragon pulse to the Shiverstone range. Stand back. Go on ahead. I will follow right away.
I'm sorry. We'll meet at the Shiverstone range.
Master Doodle just has the worst luck.
I'll leave the monster in your hands.
Go down to the main courtyard. I will join you there shortly.
Make them go away! Bad people came from the forest. They hurt the monks. I was playing hide and seek with the others, and the scary lion people came and made the monks fall down. Please help the monks. Make the bad people go away.
Others still need please help them. You messed with the wrong ones, pal. You are the hero this monastery deserves. End this bloodshed. Go away. Saved me. Thank you. You messed with the wrong monks, pal.
Leave this place.
Go
Go away!
Battle monks, mobilize.
Prepare the
Righteous
seal of
avalanche
Nirvana.
Formation.
Snow, fierce, fury, cold.
End this bloodshed! Go away!
Traitor's hope will earn me a promotion.
Focus your energy.
Go away! This is your end!
Smash these monks!
Have you no mercy? Focus your chi. This is the only way. There must be no bloodshed. I beg you.
This is your end!
Things seem to have calmed down. There is a matter we must speak on. Please meet me in the temple.
Take my chi! Ha! No one can
Monks, you have all done well. I swore I'd never take another life.
Who are those scary
Heavens
people
forgive
outside?
me.
I don't like them.
Had we not evacuated the royal family, I fear the Dominion would have been relentless in their assault. The Talus emissary is not to be trifled with. How are you feeling? That's wonderful news. Will you be joining the others in the Shiverstone Range? The royal seal. The Emperor must have great faith in you. What did you do, I wonder, to win everyone's trust? But I ramble. Go help the Emperor. Elder Blossom Vale. Rumor has it the entrance lies somewhere within the Wild Springs, but there is one who might be of greater help than I. I've heard there's a renowned herbalist in the area studying plants. He goes by Guan Sulji and has been all over the world. He may know something about this secret garden. Look for him at the Northern Expedition.
Warrior! It is good to see you again, warrior. The monks of Snowforest Monastery will never forget the aid you lent us. One of the children staying at the monastery has run off, a little girl by the name of Yuina. Brother Gyoyen believes she has gone to find her father, who was conscripted by the Talus army as forced labor for their lumber mill. As you can see, this once dense forest has been thinned by their axes. The Talus destroy everything they touch, it seems. The Talus Dominion seeks lumber to aid in building the altar used for the Divine Mandate ritual. But while the behavior of the Talus is deeply worrisome, my immediate concern is finding Yuina. Will you help? Thank you, warrior. We are once again in your debt. Yuina cannot have gotten far from the monastery. She likely hid alongside the road once she caught sight of the Zoraxi. The bugmen you see are known as the Zoraxi. They came here to join the beast kin and are quite violent. You must find Yuina and return her to the safety of Snowforest Monastery. I'll wait for Yuina at the monastery.
I miss Papa. Are you one of those Talus jerks? Go away, or my Papa will kick your butt when he gets back. Papa is real strong. I'm not going anywhere without Papa. He wouldn't leave me if I were in trouble, so I'm not leaving him. Really? Even the nice monks couldn't save him from the Talus. Do you pinky swear? The monks never pinky sweared. Good. Now, did you hear that? Was that a Zoraxi? I don't like Zoraxi. I'll go back and wait with the monks, but not because I'm scared. Remember? You pinky sweared.
don't hit me. I'll get back to work. I swear. Just please don't hit me again. Yuina? You see my daughter? Is she alright? I haven't seen her in weeks. No, I can't go. I miss Yuina more than anything. But I can't abandon the people here. If I escape, the Talus will punish them all for it. I couldn't bear the guilt. Please understand how hard this is for me. I only want to hold my daughter again. But I must stay until the slaves can all escape. I'm a dead man if we're caught, so keep your voice down. I think I know how to free the slaves permanently. Will you help us? Good. We'll need someone strong. I've seen plenty of people attempt to escape, but every one of them was caught. But if we can all take refuge somewhere, it might just work. You have connections with the Snow Forest Monastery. Maybe you can convince them to take all the slaves in. Brother Samjong in Evergreen Village may be able to help. I figure even the Talus wouldn't attack a monastery, right? Free the slaves, then speak with Brother Samjong and tell him our plan. Yuina, I'll see you soon.
Work faster, or no food tonight. No one defies dominion. Work faster, or no food tonight. Work faster, or no food tonight. Work faster, or no one defies dominion. Work faster, or no food tonight. Work faster, or no food tonight. No. Work faster, or no food tonight. Work faster, or no food tonight.
Greetings, traveler. Welcome to Evergreen Village. I am Brother Samjung, a simple wandering monk. I offer what comfort I can to the poor souls forced to labor in these woods. So you have freed them. That is indeed good news. You are braver than most, warrior. I am well acquainted with Monk Hyundum of the Snow Forest Monastery. I guarantee he will grant the escaped workers refuge for as long as they need. And poor No Yokjung can finally be reunited with his daughter.
You look thirsty for knowledge. Hello, warrior. I am Yubaihuk, a former professor of Zaiwei. I left the university some years ago to come to this forest and study the majestic white-hair. The white-haired tribe, cousin to the barbaric Grimhorn tribe found in the southern continent. These once identical tribes have developed astoundingly different customs over the generations. While the Grimhorn feed exclusively on flesh, the Whitehair have adopted agricultural practices similar to our own. They have developed advanced techniques for the growing and harvesting of carrots. They only eat vegetables. Isn't that fascinating? However, once the Talus army began clearing their fields in order to harvest lumber, some Whitehair have begun to display signs of extreme aggression. Indeed it is. The leader of the hostile Whitehair is named Dobiyom, a warrior that only recognizes strength. Bring him the furballs of conquered Whitehair. Don't question me. I have studied the Whitehair for years. I know their ways better than anyone. Bring the furballs to Dobiyom and see what he wants.
Oh hey, I know you! It's me, Dotery. Don't you remember? Hogshead Pastures. You gave me some potatoes, remember? Or am I thinking of some other warrior? I do have a life outside Hogshead, you know. A few years back, I went on a wild, crazy, magical adventure up here. It's the truth. I battled a horrible witch and met a wise man and a fairy. Silverfrost is truly a magical place. I also made some great friends during my adventure. They're the bravest, smartest, kindest warriors in the land. I come back to visit them when I can. Hey, if you have a spare second, can you help one of my friends out? Do you see that woodcutter over there? He's been acting all weird and rude to me and won't tell me what's wrong. Maybe you can cheer him up? He's super great. Can't miss him.
Whatever. Can I help you with something? Yeah? So what? You're made of meat. This tree's made of wood. Everybody's made from something. I used to be human once, but then someone cast a vile curse on me, and now I look like a beat-up tin can. Release me? Heck no! It's great! I'm super strong, never grow old, and don't even have to shower in the mornings. For the most part it is. It's been great for my profession as a woodcutter. Why, with my new metal body, I could chop this tree in 2 or 3 swipes. Now I bet you're wondering why this one is taking so long. Well, to be honest, I just don't care. My heart's not in it. Literally, someone opened me up in the middle of the night and stole my metal heart. Now, I don't care about anything. I could aimlessly swing this axe all day and not bring back a single piece of firewood. Don't care. The worst part is, I know who took it. Jodasik, the Talus officer. He's a weird guy who likes to collect weird things. I'd get my heart back myself, but I just can't bring myself to care enough to do it. Whatever. Such is life.
Hey, don't touch anything! These are one-of-a-kind antiques! Who are you? You think you can just barge in here? All this stuff is mine! I got it fair and square! Heart? Which heart? I've got wooden hearts, I've got artificial hearts, clockwork hearts, metal hearts, broken hearts, I even have a hard, hearty hard heart! This metal one is wonderful! Ever since I touched it, I felt great! Stupendous! So in touch with my feelings, so alive! Now I wear it like a necklace. Feels real good against my skin. Oh, I feel better than okay. I feel everything. It's like my heart is going to burst from my chest. You know what I want to do now? Dance! Yeah! Dance with me! There's nothing more expressive.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Power attack!
No, you're back. I guess you got my heart. I should be excited to see you, but all I can manage is bored indifference. Ah, there we go. I'm starting to feel things again. Like gratitude. Whoa, thank you. My heart? Oh yes, it's way too strong for a normal person. It didn't cause too much trouble, did it? Ah, see, that's just it. He already had a heart. 2 hearts is way too much for a person to handle, especially if one is a magic heart.
Did you help my metal friend? How did it go? Are you best friends with the tin woodcutter? Is he feeling better? Excellent! Auntie Im always said helping a friend who's in a gray mood brings color to everyone's day.
Warrior, may I speak with you? As a traveling monk, I seek to aid those that need guidance. However, I cannot be everywhere at once. In that regard, I have a favor to ask you. I seek to assemble a team of warriors that can represent the good and just aspects of this world. I believe that fate shall put these chosen warriors in my path. One such warrior has already arrived. I have already spoken to Sandy, but he did not seem interested. Please, you must convince Sandy to join me. He is a warrior of destiny. Take him a gift as a sign of good faith. A new sword should please the Yute nicely.
Hey, you! You're the one helping Yubaihawk, right? He says you need to go meet with him right away. As you can see, I get all the important jobs around here. I'm Yubaihawk's assistant, Bingu. I'm just a student from Zaiwei, looking to get some field experience. It's not glamorous, but Yubaihawk promised me it would be worthwhile research. Follow the road east of the village, and you'll find his research site. He insists on calling his hiding spot that. Also, Yubaihawk needs you to get a few of the charms white-hair shamans wear. Don't ask me why. That old man never tells me anything.